Dial my ass in.
Dial my ass in. Look at this. Dial my asshole.
Dilate that ass.
Dilate that ass.
I need 11 centimeter dilation in that ass.
I'm going to have to use 2 fingers to open it up.
Yeah, dude. Do like porn stars have to dilate their holes?
Oh, yeah, because, like, the dudes have to, like, get hard on command. So it's like, do the women have to, like, get wet on command?
Is that possible?
On command, women can get wet pretty fast.
Could you get wet on command, though?
I mean, if somebody was like, get wet, how long is command?
How
well,
long does this command last?
okay, so,
Yeah, how long is command?
all right. I mean, I guess, like, we'll give it, like, 5 minutes of warm-up. But I feel
Oh,
like
5 minutes is easy.
Okay, I could get that in, like, 5 minutes.
You're saying you could get a girl wet in 5 minutes?
No,
or
not
you
a girl. I could get hard.
Just
in 5
checking.
Yeah, I need
Dude,
more
I
than
can
5
get hard
minutes.
in like 30 seconds. What are you
Yeah.
talking
Yeah,
about?
I was about to say.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
about to say.
You get me ramped and rolling.
Yeah. All bricked up and rolling.
Yeah, dude. Come in like a pile of bricks.
You look like a pile of
I'm
bricks.
bricked up.
I'm all bricked up.
I'm so bricked up. That NASCAR driver could crash into my penis and die.
I'm so bricked up. I'm the wall that killed fucking the guy from Fast and Furious. My dick killed Paul Walker. He ran right.
Oh, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Dale. Many
I always remember it
people,
after I
many
say the
people
bit.
have died to my dick.
Many people have struck death row. That's what I call my taint.
Many death row.
My dick slays many.
I call it the highway to hell.
Depending
Bri,
on
are you getting all of this?
depending on which
Okay, good.
depending on which way you're going, it's either the highway to hell or the stairway to heaven. Which side is which? Up to you to decide.
There are 2 wolves inside of you. One
of them has a free bird.
One of them has a free.
And the other one has a stairway to heaven.
One of them is a free bird. The other one is Steppenwolf.
That's just how my face looks, Bri.
I can't tell if it's on your face.
Yeah.
I seriously can't.
We
The
wanted a
lifestyle on it.
podcast where it looks like we're shooting out of Brooklyn.
want
a background.
Want a background that Dale Earnhardt Jr. could dial.
We want a background that says, I'm a mid-30s bachelorette.
Yeah.
I think that's good enough. Alex at least looks good. But yeah, I can't tell
I
if
always look good. Am I right, James?
I'm not dapping you up.
Yeah, you want to dap up for saying you look hotter than us? The fuck is
I keep the
I
uglies on that couch.
I love dapping people up, but I will stand my ground on that one.
Are you wearing girl socks right now?
He's wearing fuzzy socks.
Fuzzy socks, dude.
You're wearing girl socks?
I love it, dude.
Oh my gosh.
These are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and his girlfriend can switch wardrobes. You wouldn't even know the difference.
They did this weekend, and she walked in stripes, and I was like, "Is that Alex's clothing?"
It wasn't Alex special.
It wasn't Alex special. The Alex special giant striped shirt,
Yeah.
fuzzy socks,
Yeah.
Your first
Not
special
the
should
fuzzy
be.
socks. The fuzzy socks, I'm just like,
new development, and it's hot out.
Yeah, it's not like cold.
These are comfortable, and all my other socks have holes in them.
Dude,
I needed the socks.
it is funny as a kid. You're like, oh, I got socks for Christmas.
I know,
And now,
now
as
as
an
an
adult,
adult,
I'm
I'm
like,
like, fuck
fucking
yeah.
thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, let me slip into something a little bit more comfortable.
Oh no! What are you doing? What are you doing? No.
I hate whatever this bit is.
Fit.
Oh, God.
Oh my God! Did you buy a shirt just for this?
No, my sister did.
That's
your
your dad?
Oh my God! What?
That's so awesome. Is that on camera? Did
Yeah.
show that to the camera?
Yeah, show it to the cameras.
Yeah. my dad got arrested a couple months ago.
A couple months?
Yeah, I was like, I haven't told you guys this story yet, but yeah. But I don't know if you could tell. It was right after Halloween, and he
No
died.
way.
He dyed his hair and his eyebrows.
Okay.
Because I was gonna say he does look weird.
Yeah, he did look different to me. So wait,
He
why
dyed
did he
his-
dye his hair and his eyebrows?
Because of who he was playing. I don't even know what the character was, but it was Halloween. He dressed up and he dyed his hair like black.
For who he was playing. And Halloween, we're not playing characters. We're dressed as them. What,
played
did his character get arrested? He's just
It's
super
like the-
fucking into
like
it?
the same week. So he has a mugshot with like super dark eyebrows.
Is that why he got arrested? They looked at his license. They're like, you're not this guy.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't.
Not him. You're
you
way
do,
more handsome than this guy.
You do fit a description though. Can we have No,
That-
I guess it was like some old ticket that he had that he didn't pay.
Oh,
They
that
brought him in.
sucks.
But it's so funny. My sister made T-shirts with his mugshot on it.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I love that. Now, how long do you think
Very
before this
funny.
shirt has cum on it, Sam?
I think it already has.
It's got something on it for sure, dude. I got like a nice like gray sweater
It's your
or
dad.
sweatshirt for Christmas. First time wearing it, I put a stain on it, and it won't go away. It's just a dark blob in the middle of my chest.
I think Sam just has like grease eruptions on his body. I think.
They're called
You know-
secretions.
No. No, I was thinking like eruptions, like volcanoes. Like you have surprise body.
Dude, he's got Old
volcanoes.
Faithful on his fucking head. On his belly, just fucking.
If there's one thing I would not describe Sam as, it's Old Faithful.
Takes a lot to make this guy
Maybe
come.
old
dude. There's no-
unfaithful.
Yeah. The old is it working yet?
Is
Will
this
you
thing
suck
on?
it till it gets hard, please?
I gotta warm up Old Faithful. Just sticking a finger in there.
Will you give me a mouth job? Please,
Hey,
I
will
need
you-
a mouth job stats.
When you suck on it, maybe that'll work.
Suction's the only thing that gets me off anymore.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You use the same thing Kylie Jenner uses on her lips.
Just trying to fix
Dude,
my
there's
cleft lip.
if you do that, like you could break your penis doing that.
Like enlarging it with the
Yeah,
pump
with the
thing.
pump.
Which that's depressing, isn't it?
Yeah.
There should be a cooler way. Not like a bike pump.
What they should do it like a bike pump where you're like
It just explodes like dynamite.
You're not even
Oh.
you're pulling your dick out. No, dude, like guys that have like a broken penis, it's like that's how they do it most of the time.
Broken dicks get that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, part of it doesn't
pleasure
get hard.
I know they do.
No. So it
Wait,
stops.
you got a broken dick?
Yeah. So if you break your dick, like part of it will not get hard anymore. Like it stay soft.
Oh,
like
you
forever.
got a flaccid region?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You ever-
That's
Because it's
fucked
like
up.
disconnected.
You ever had one with like a side curve?
Yeah, well, yeah. It's
That's
A lot of-
from jerking off too much.
Well, no, it's like 90. Like it's a full 90.
not a full 90. That's
I've never
wild.
seen a full
Okay.
90.
I see.
That's like trucker's thumb for your penis.
I've seen a full 90
Wait, how did they get a full 90?
because they got erect and it went boop.
That's
Like-
what.
like
wait,
that,
wait.
like-
So it turned a corner.
Yeah,
It's like a Tetris block.
it took a hard right.
It took a hard right into my ass.
Yeah, he had to hook it in.
He's like,
People are
"Hold-
golf clapping. They're like, nice.
Hole in one. Birdie.
It's like when two space stations connect in a movie.
Dude.
It's like you gotta get the timing just right. The airlocks will only hold
Yeah.
for so long.
Dude, I saw Coca-Cola. They put out this thing. It was a bottle, but like you had to have like another Coca-Cola to open it.
Yeah.
And I was just imagining me and my friends docking with the Coca-Cola
Yeah,
bottles in the parking lot.
Friendship
Oh.
docking.
That is very sad for someone who doesn't have someone to dock with.
They have to buy 2 Cokes.
Everyone should have a docking partner. And that's I'll take a stand right now.
Well, but this is a question. There's 3 of us right now. Are you opposed to double docking?
double docking.
Right? Can you
Like a-
dock with
like a-
multiple friends?
like
or
a
It's
is
all
it
right.
trying-
No, I'm gonna
you're
have a
only
Mr.
doctor?
Pibb anyway. We're good.
Okay, good.
I'm more of a Dr. Pepper guy.
All right,
myself.
All right, hot couch. fuck you.
on the hot couch, we drink Pibb and beer.
Yeah, I don't think that's a sentence that's ever been said before.
Yeah.
On the hot couch, we drink Pibb.
Dude, Pibb is better. Dude,
never had
Fountain Pibb.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. There's something about a Fountain Pibb that just Dr. Pepper doesn't hit.
You like
I don't
Chipotle?
even-
They do Pibb.
Yeah.
They be doing
Dude, I
Pibb.
love Waffle House. They do Pibb.
Oh yeah.
What's
I always
their
get
logo?
coffee.
Like, you know,
Waffle House?
no. The Pibb, is it like a giraffe print or is it?
It's like a.
It's like lightning bolts.
almost. No, it's like a.
It's like
no
brown
idea.
lightning bolts.
Yeah,
It's like
I don't know how you would describe it.
I thought it was giraffe print.
it's like when Jack goes to the bathroom.
Looks like a placenta. It's just
Yeah.
wrapped around the can.
Well, it kind of just looks abstract to me. So
Yeah.
Man, I'm so hot. Mr. Pibb look like giraffe coochie right now.
I'm so thirsty. I think I might crack into this Pibb. Nah, dude. Nah, fucking. I'm now just imagining cheetah print soda.
yeah, that's why every time I looked at it, I'm like, I ain't drinking that shit.
Yeah.
Because it looked like an animal print or something. I'm like, what the fuck?
Just
does this
reminds
shit
you of
taste
something
like?
your mom
But
would
little
wear.
did you know, the most delicious drink of all time was in that soda.
I would doubt that. I don't think it's the most delicious drink of all time.
I mean, Dr. Pepper is up there, dude.
Dr. Pepper's good.
I
I
mean,
don't
what does
even really
binging with
like Dr.
Babish
Pepper.
say?
What?
I don't think.
What
he's
about a
on sodas.
McDonald's Coke?
Yeah, a McDonald's crispy Diet Coke. That shit hits.
That's a.
I
That
also
has-
think there's merit to cold cup of water on a hot day.
The
That you can't beat that.
You
no,
need
but
that.
I do
no,
want
but
to say.
it's like you know what I
need
mean.
that.
Have you ever tasted that and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
yeah.
Have I ever drank water?
I was about to say,
yes,
I was like,
Bri, I drink water every day.
the only one we're concerned about drinking enough water is you.
It's fine. All my surfaces
You're over
are
here
wet.
drinking so many fucking McDonald's Diet Cokes. What
You're
is
like-
that over there? What is this ice Dunkin' drink
no,
that you
it's
have?
just in a reused cup. It's an energy fucking guava.
Oh, okay, so an energy drink, not water.
I've never
You're
seen
drinking a
Bri
beer.
drink water. I don't.
I
think.
drink water every night at the club.
Hey, you know what they say about American beer, dude? It's like fucking in a canoe. It's or it's having sex in a canoe. It's fucking close to water. You guys never heard that?
No.
Oh,
It's
it is.
rickety. It's like having sex in a canoe. You always fall out.
You always fall out.
Yeah, old canoe sex.
Dude, you ever
The
you
old
ever ride
canoe.
a-
Yeah, the old canoe.
Give her the
sex.
old canoe.
Bro, could you even last in a canoe?
Could I? I'd probably be. I probably couldn't get
You
hard in a
can't.
canoe.
You don't. Have you ever
You can't get hard
canoed?
in a canoe? What's wrong
no,
with canoes? You scared of canoes?
no. I would just be concerned with how
He's trying to canoodle in a canoe.
Yeah.
you can canoodle. You can't fuck in a canoe. There's no fucking happening.
This is
in
the
a canoe.
canoe. I can't believe you've never ridden in a canoe.
I've ridden in a canoe.
When?
I mean, he's definitely not riding in a kayak.
Yeah.
I've ridden in kayaks.
You feel he's definitely a kayak man.
He needs bigger.
he
That's what I'm trying to say.
he need a big one.
You need
need
a
a-
big boat.
We need a bass tracker.
I do remember
You need
I
a
went
motor.
kayaking on the Merrimack one time, and I borrowed my buddy's kayak, and there was a hole in it we didn't know.
Okay.
So like every 10 minutes, I would just go down in the river with the kayak, and we had to get it back up and like drain it.
Nice.
Why didn't you just plug it with something?
Well, we didn't know where it was. We didn't know why it kept sinking. It just,
Oh.
I think I was too big for it.
You every
I
10
had to-
minutes you went down and nobody tried to troubleshoot the problem. It's like, no, let Sam keep
Well,
dunking.
This is
we were
how- Bree, you don't understand, dude. This is a float trip.
Well,
all right?
I was on mushrooms too, so I was just like kind
Yes.
of like, all right, we're going down now.
Dude, if I was on mushrooms
let
and I
the river
kept
take
almost
me.
drowning, I would.
I
lose
didn't
my
almost
mind.
drown. Like it was just like I would just float in the water like this until we found another bank to pull off on. That's how you do it.
Yeah, dude. You ever go on a float trip, Bree?
Yes.
You
But
don't know.
you don't float with like canoes or kayaks. You float with floaties.
Yeah.
It was a we all did kayaks. But
Yeah.
I've done
Floating.
float trips too.
Nah, dude. Float trips. Nah, float trips are great,
You
dude.
tie them all together. You got a cooler in one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Fun
doing
time.
college float trips, dude. You got to do a real. Dude, I have friends.
We used to do
that-
family float trips.
Really.
Yeah, I did a lot of
Yeah.
family ones.
Dude, I have friends that'll like go out and they'll try to like they'll just like they'll pack for this shit and they'll just go like overnight floating for
overnight floating.
Yeah, they went up to like Wisconsin.
What are you, a
recently.
fucking otter?
No, I'm not. They are.
I ain't drifting overnight.
Yeah,
Fuck
oh,
that
yeah,
shit.
dude.
They went to Wisconsin to float on water in the
Yeah,
middle of
yeah.
the winter.
Dude, it was bad. There was like too much wind. They were all getting like fucked up.
Yeah, they picked a bad time of the year to go. They're like,
It was
it's
really bad.
They're like, it's like 65 here. I might as go take my chances in Wisconsin.
Yeah, let's. No. I'm against this.
You're against that behavior?
Being out on open water on anything other than like a large vessel overnight is a no.
Really?
No.
No, you're
doing
not
that.
living, dude.
You guys ever done a whitewater raft?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, dude.
Only
Whitewater
black
raft
water
sounds
rafting.
I get back.
Shit, I can't swim.
Motherfucker.
You better be guiding us. I ain't got no paddle.
I only got that paddle for beating the kids.
I ain't getting on that boat. I remember what they did to us last time.
I can't do no whitewater now.
No white water.
What'd you say we doing again?
We rafting?
It's gonna be relaxing, right?
We're gonna be on the water overnight. Is this some Bible shit?
Dude, no, you guys don't understand the float, man. You just don't get.
I get the float. What do you mean I don't get the float?
Bree doesn't. Dude, my dad. Bree doesn't get the float at
The
all.
ugly couch doesn't get the float.
Yeah,
We
dude.
too heavy to
I can't
float
wait
over
till we
here.
bring Sam's dad on the podcast.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, he's gonna be on the hot couch. Guest always has to be on the hot couch. Hey, you hate it on the couches. You love it. Admit it. You like it.
No.
Alex just wants more close-up shots of his face on the
No, he
podcast.
does. No, he's always in profile in every fucking shot.
Yeah.
We
The
gotta figure
longest
it
part of
out.
the podcast is when I have to find a photo of Alex not moving. Alex not moving, looking at the camera. A nearly impossible game that I play. Every time I have to. It's as hard as taking a photo of Jack with his eyes open.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that boy.
Dude, I did this. Oh, it was so funny because I went out the day before and tried to get. I took like 5 pictures of him, and
It's
he's
so
always
hard.
like,
You have to shutter that bitch.
Yeah. You have to take it quick.
No, it's bad.
Yeah.
yeah.
His eyes are like hummingbird wings. Like,
It's all the edibles, dude. He's fluttering. He's about to go to sleep.
how much skin?
Or shit his pants.
Yeah. His pants are always compromised.
Compromised pants.
Compromised pants.
That's a good
Jack
band
Wright.
name. Yeah.
Compromised,
Compromised
pants.
pants.
I'm gonna go see Compromised Pants.
They got a flap in the back.
Yeah. Dude, their bassist is insane. He can hit the brown note.
The drummer, he plays a lot of bass. he slaps that bass.
Slap at a bass. Bree,
Yeah.
what instrument would you play if you could?
I play a keyboard.
You play a keyboard?
I can
You
play
actually
piano.
play a keyboard?
Yeah, I can play piano. I used to have one.
Dude, you need to come over for the jam sessions.
No.
You gonna join Chris Sears' fucking Pink Floyd band?
I can't.
Oh, why not?
So is he doing?
I embarrassed
like a
myself
El
enough
Monstero?
in musicals as a child. I'm done.
You're done?
I put my time
You're
in.
no more music?
No more.
There's no way you can be more embarrassing with me with my out of tune drum set that has like so many notches missing.
It's the
Dude,
thing
it'll
is,
be like Nick
too,
Mason.
Yeah.
I prefer us to have a non-musical relationship,
That's fair.
and that's how I feel.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow, and I wanted to take our friendship to the next level. Like, hey, man.
You wanted to dock.
I wanted. I had a Coke bottle ready.
Had a good bottle ready. You had a Pibb. You invented a special Pibb.
I made a special pick.
I always put a Pibb with a little bit of Fanta on top.
Oh,
dude.
you trashy fuck.
Did you guys ever do that as a kid? Just go into the QT and just put a little bit of every soda?
Oh yeah, graveyards.
That's slushies. You don't do that with soda.
No, yeah, dude, you didn't do that. You graveyards, dude. Graveyards are awesome.
And you always
Did you
put
hit a
Sometimes
graveyard?
I normally mix, but I don't mix more than 2.
What do you mix?
It depends on the day.
Cause I don't mix anymore.
I mix. I'm like a slutty white woman, and I'll put like all of the diet soda and then like 2 splashes of the normal.
What?
Yeah, every
What?
time. Yeah.
What?
I've been doing this
That
like
is
my whole life.
insane.
But also
Just a little
also,
bit of the
also-
sugar.
Just
Just a little bit of the
Just
sugar.
a little bit of the sugar.
Just a little
Like,
bit.
I like Mountain Dew Code Red, but I don't want all the calories. So I'll
Yeah.
get the Diet Mountain Dew, and then I'll just make that shit orange.
Why don't you just put the cherry? They have cherry flavor.
But it's calories.
Bree's over here
And it's
making
not the
potions
same.
at the fucking.
Yeah. It's like 2 dashes of fucking normal Coke. This is how I try all
A
the
dash
flavors.
of normal Coke, an eye of Newton.
It's
Who
too
was-
sweet for me.
Who was the
too.
potions master in Harry Potter?
Snape.
Snape, yeah. All right.
My mom does
All right, well, yeah. What were you gonna do with Snape?
Well, just like she's the
He just
Potions
did a
master.
Google out loud.
Yeah. All right.
Sam
Yeah.
does that.
Dude,
Hey,
you
hey,
you
Google.
are Harry Potter.
like what do you
Damn,
do?
I wish I was roasting Sam.
you already did.
Yeah. Dude, it's been pissing me off that
He's
that I
lonely.
cannot fucking hang out with you guys like over the last week because you're all running roast jokes.
Dude, we can't hang out with each other.
Yeah.
yeah, it's been weird.
Yeah.
Um,
We talk about is we're just like, how do you feel? How do you feel about it?
How do you think it's
Do
gonna
you
go?
feel okay?
Yeah, it's really
And
gay.
all I want to do is insult him, but I can't waste anything right now.
Yeah.
So I have to keep it all in the chamber.
Pretty glad we did the podcast before the roast battle.
No,
Yeah.
I'm keeping it in. I'm holding it. I'm clenching it.
Yeah.
Not releasing it.
It's like a queef.
It is like a queef.
Oh, those get released with Bri.
Dude, what if Bri queefs on you in this battle, dude? What are you gonna do?
Throw
Let's
up.
do a little promo. Let's do a little promo for the battle that's already gonna happen.
Probably,
By the time this
yeah.
comes out, yeah, for
Once
sure.
I edit it tonight.
Yeah.
I think if I queef on someone, they might get a cleft lip. Is that how it works?
It's kind of funny.
Well, I think that's what happens when you're born. Actually, is that
Yeah.
your mother
Yeah.
queefs
If
on
your
you.
mom queefs, yeah.
You get the cleft lip.
You get the cleft lip. You get the clef.
You
Get the
get the
clef.
cleft.
Dude, does it bother you can never play bass?
You can never play bass as good as I can play.
That's the secret. I always play bass. No.
No, you're clef.
I know. I did think this was something I legitimately found out about when I was older, but like the term kleptomaniac or kleptomaniac, I thought that was cleft when I was
cleft.
a kid. So I thought at one
You're
point
like,
I was
I'm a
just go crazy.
kleptomaniac.
Why do you keep playing all the high notes? You keep stealing my solos.
Alex is doing just such a niche bit right now.
He is.
Like 3 people are gonna be like, that was pretty good.
Ted is gonna be like, I love that bit.
Yeah.
No,
You know, I play bass.
he would. He would.
Tez does look like he plays bass. Shout out Tashing. We're back, baby.
Tez looks like he plays so many video games. No, cleft as in like I thought I would go crazy from having a cleft lip. I thought it was like a condition that people with cleft lips get.
Oh, so you thought you were just
And
gonna
I
start
thought there was just
stealing
like
shit?
a ticking time bomb.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
didn't know it was stealing. I thought it was just a cleft lip people go
Yeah.
crazy. Because they got no lips.
Yeah. At the Walmart, they're like
slowly slip into madness.
they're like at the Walmart, they're like, why do all these shoplifters have cleft lips? They all went crazy and tried to steal fucking guns from the
They tried to steal lip injections from the Walgreens.
I have to be perfect.
Those little Mr. Potato Head lips.
Yeah.
Oh, me and Ryan were talking about this. That like American Girl dolls are just Mr. Potato Heads for rich people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember why this came up, but it was like because it's just customization to the most extreme levels.
Yeah. I get you. I thought you were talking about the other thing that Orion told you about where I almost
No.
crashed my car.
I wasn't gonna bring that up, but you did.
So now we got to talk about it.
Got him.
Earlier in the day, pod.
Earlier in the day. Earlier in the
I'll let Bri
it?
tell. Do you remember enough?
I
of it?
remember it. Apparently, Alex and his girlfriend were driving separately, which makes it way worse, in my opinion. Driving separately, and he sees a banana in his car.
No,
or
I had a
it.
banana.
He
I
just
had
had
a
it,
banana.
and he decides to deep throat it through the window at his girlfriend to make her laugh. Almost crashes his car in front of her, killing both of them.
Both of them would have been gone.
The ultimate
and Alex would
Romeo
have had
and
a fucking banana in his throat. Could you
The
imagine?
last thing before I died is I deep throated a banana.
I mean, isn't that a terrible autopsy report? Cause of death, banana. Wasn't it a car crash? No, it was the banana.
It just says banana
he
throat.
Choked on it.
Yeah.
He got in the car crash and it went down the wrong pipe, and he just.
The ultimate Romeo and Juliet is killing you and your girlfriend deep throating a banana. Though I will say, is that not the ultimate remake?
It's like Lady and the Tramp, but it's with a banana.
Dude, it was. Dude, she said it was like a cartoon accident. Like my brakes are bad right now, so like I slammed on those shit, and like I went like this.
Yeah, you
and like
skirted.
I stopped. Like I was like a good foot away from the guy, so I was like, all right. But I was like, dude. The fucking anger I had at myself afterwards, like I drove home silently, like for the rest of the car ride, and I was like, I'm such an idiot.
Yeah.
So is it just like there was like someone stopped right ahead of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got in a car accident doing that one time.
What?
Deep throating a banana?
No, I wasn't deep throating banana. I was
I was doing some gayer shit.
no, I was just there
Deep
was like
throating my dad.
dude,
That's what he went to. That's what he went to jail for.
I'm giving him head while I'm driving. Is this not how you do it? Is this not how it
Road
happens,
head?
folks?
Well, when your dad looks like that.
I don't
think
know,
you
guys.
do it however you
I like
like.
roadhead, but
Yeah.
I can't see the road.
Yeah.
But
We did have a pea vining appearance tonight.
a pea vining. Yeah, he
Oh,
did. He
at the
did come
Funny
out.
Bone?
Yeah.
He did come out. He loves Spencer's set.
He always leaves after Spencer.
Did you wear the hoodie on stage?
I wore
Yeah,
the
you
hoodie.
should've
Yeah,
worn-
I had the hoodie on the whole night, and I waited till this
I wish you
moment to
would have
reveal it.
fucking. I wish you would have.
He knows I have the shirt. I mean,
Oh.
I think it would have taken away from the set.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I
yeah,
thought he
Funny
did
Bone's
not
good,
know
man.
about the shirt.
No, he knows.
Yeah.
We my sister when we got to
Crazy
Christmas.
if you didn't know.
Yeah, my sister when we got to Christmas, she was like, "Come with me," and I was like, "Okay." She shows me the shirt. She's like, "We all have to wear them, and then walk out there."
She
Like-
gets someone the comically wrong size.
Yeah.
One person she hates. It's like a little crop top.
It's for sale.
It's for Sam.
Yeah.
Why did you give me an extra small? It just covers your nipples.
Dude, it's actually his grandma. She's like died. Sure, yes.
Don't joke about my grandma.
Yeah,
dying.
you're right, dude.
Yeah,
that was
that's-
bad.
that's
That was a
fucked.
bad riff.
It's a fine woman.
Bad riff. No, she is a nice woman, dude. She made me a
Fine
lot of
woman.
food. I think she thought I was retarded because I was on mushrooms.
Dude, yeah, it was funny that day. Like, I didn't tell you this, but you were just like shoveling food into your mouth. And I just don't think you were recollecting how like you
Recollecting?
the way you put food into your mouth is very funny because you do it like palm,
Yeah.
like you palm the chips. It's just something I noticed. I guess I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, you do kind of jam food in your mouth like it's about to fall out at any second. Like you
That's
don't
what
know
I'm
how
saying,
to
like,
just close the
I had,
hatch.
I had 3 siblings.
I'm also on mushrooms, and I was just like
Sure.
watching you do it. It was just
Yeah.
anything on mushrooms. You're just like,
Well,
this
I
is
was
so
also
weird,
on
man.
mushrooms, dude.
Yeah,
And your grandma's like, "Oh, he's a nice boy."
What? Did she say something to you
said
that
something
insinuated that you were retarded?
It's something weird. I forgot what it was. I'm sure we already talked about it.
She did put her hands on Andrew, I think.
Yeah.
She put her hands on someone.
Touched people? She
She
definitely
does
touched
that.
Me.
She does that. Oh, it's you. Yeah, she
She
touches.
like, yeah.
She gets drunk. She touches. I remember one time.
It wasn't like it's grandma touches, you know?
Yeah.
It's fair game.
I remember one time. We went out on the boat with me and my like high school friends.
wait.
It's like when Patty grabs you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
a patty touch is like,
They're from a different time. They
Yeah.
don't
yeah,
know.
there's so much layers of
They're like, why
lotion.
isn't he throwing me against the wall right now?
God.
Oh no.
I keep asking him to massage me. Why doesn't he get it?
You've been holding out on me, boy.
Yeah.
My grandma is funny. Like there was
Oh,
one time I
okay.
invited all my high school friends out onto the boat,
Mm-hmm.
and her and her friend are just trashed driving us on the boat, and she's talking about how hot one of my friends are, and I'm standing right there. And like I think she thought
Damn.
I was also like we were tubing, so I think she thought I was on the tube too. She was like, I could really use a young man like him in my life right now.
Damn, I didn't know your grandma still had it like
Dude,
that.
your
Yeah.
grandma's still fucking.
That's why I have that joke. Like that's true.
That is. Oh, that's that grandma.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get it, Gam,
Yeah.
Gam.
Gam,
shit.
gam.
Dude, one of your
Gam
friends
Gam has
is
some
over, you're
supple
like,
hands.
Yeah.
dude, Wait,
All right, I'm done.
what'd you say?
I said Gam Gam had some supple hands.
Bro, could you imagine one of your friends showing up uninvited and you're like, what are you doing here? It's like your grandma invited me over.
She said we were all gonna have dinner.
Your dad does.
And she
have
said I
that
should
vibe.
stay for dessert.
My dad has that vibe.
Of like, I don't know if your parents were like this, but like your friends would just be there and your parents had let them in and they didn't ask you to come over.
I had like one of my buddies lived with me when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And like,
We had people who just like we would come home. They graduated before my brother and sister. We just come home and they're fucking watching like Pawn Stars with my dad. And it's like, Luke, what the fuck are you doing here? He's like, I didn't have to work today, so I just hung out with Walter.
It's like, I know Walter well enough.
Yeah, it's like
me and Walter were tight.
We were watching infomercials for a hot minute. It's like, what the fuck?
We were just making fun of him the whole time.
No, my dad liked that stuff.
Really?
He's a big like would trust those ads and be like, I need that thing.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's how he got into juicing.
Dude, that makes so much sense why your dad does the things he does. He's like, hold on.
He wants to be infomercial famous.
Really?
I genuinely think so.
Bro,
What would
love
be his
that, dude.
products?
He's like, here's a bomb. You can rob a bank with it.
Oh, here's a ski mask. You're not gonna want to pull the ski mask all the way down.
Dude,
He's like, that's just a beanie, Walter.
No, it got holes in it.
And
No, I
this
put
right
holes in
here,
it.
this is an airsoft gun. But what we did is we made the tip black, so now people think it's a real gun.
No, let's be honest about ski masks, right? Ski mask is like the only form of blackface you can get away with, right? One. That's my first point about ski mask. The other thing.
Okay. I'm interested. I'm hooked.
The other thing, ski mask not really part of white culture. It's like but black guys wear them a lot. It's much more of a black culture thing. Have you ever seen a black guy ski?
No.
What are we fucking doing?
But have you ever seen a white guy wearing a ski mask? Like
My
skiing?
dad.
Oh, he wears a ski mask. He's not skiing.
My father.
Yeah.
In his
you-
mugshot.
Have you ever seen anybody wearing a ski mask while
A
skiing?
white guy while skiing?
You're the guy to ask.
No, people have like pull-ups now.
That's
Like,
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
pull shit up
Is
over
that
their
ski
face.
masks are... Well, now it's shiesties. It's not
I mean, people in Chicago will wear ski masks when it's windy.
really.
Like, that is very normal.
The wind in Chicago is crazy.
I grew up and people would wear ski masks out, but not white people.
Yeah.
Unless it was those orange ones.
I bought
But
one
I
of
just don't like those.
They like
because
because they're like the cops need
because
to.
it was so bad.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like the cops need to be able to see me.
Yeah.
I want them to know. Hey, I'm not doing anything.
My skin is white under here.
My skin, I swear, dude,
I
getting a
swear.
white ski mask. I'm
I
doing
swear
white
I
face.
sunburn. No, I don't know. It's just.
I mean,
no,
like,
my dad liked ski masks. Like, he genuinely wore them all the time.
That's so weird.
But he did work like outside a lot.
I don't know,
Like, he did a lot of
ski mask.
blue-collar-y
I don't really vibe with ski mask culture.
black culture.
I don't vibe with those types.
I don't like them types.
They come
Them
around my
stealing
neighborhood, I
types.
kick them out.
Those kleptomaniacs.
I like how he's getting up, but he still left the beer on the couch.
Classic Alex. Classic.
Yeah.
He needs another beer to deal with our bullshit. He can't defeat both of us if we stand right at him.
Yeah. He's got the hot mic on the hot couch.
No, I like that. I like
Greg
you
is
guys calling me
doing bits in our
racist. I was having fun. I thought you guys were gonna keep going with calling me racist.
No. We're good fellows on the fat couch. We don't keep calling you
The fat
racist when you
couch.
walk
You
out.
know, shout out to Jimmy Fallon. He at least did a good Chris Rock impression in the blackface.
Oh my god.
Was he wearing a ski mask?
I couldn't tell.
You know what I saw the other day?
What?
I saw the craziest celebrity in blackface ever. I don't know if you guys have seen this. You know who fucking did blackface back in the day?
Who?
Shirley Temple.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that's funny.
Crazy. Insane. They even did the hands.
Jamie, can you pull that up?
She's singing that. She's doing blackface. She's like animal crackers in my
God.
soup.
Whew.
God.
It's like, oh man, I didn't know she was talking about white people.
Dude, are we not going to be able to call a drink a Shirley Temple anymore? You can't get a
No.
Shirley Temple. You got to get a disgraced white woman.
Yeah, I'll take a Shirley Temple colored.
Yeah. Can I get that in blackface, please? Can I get that in a black cup?
Can I get that with extra melanin?
Yeah.
Throw a black cherry in there.
Throw a black cherry up on
Like
top.
that.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
And-
I'm good bartending, dude. Who could be a bartender here? None
I
of us.
could do it. I don't want to though. I will say
Mm.
I have absolutely no desire to deal with
Dude,
that.
yeah,
I can't do it now.
you'd be back there making up fucking.
No, I mix shit good.
Yeah,
we already talked
yeah.
about the soda
You're in the
fountain.
lab, dude.
Yeah, I'm a beaker bitch.
Yeah,
Mix
I put-
all-
Yeah.
People
I
ask for half
cook.
diet. I know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, can you make me a flaming Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, dude. Pod
Pod flaming
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper.
I don't
Peppers.
have Dr. Pepper.
Dude, tell Sean
You don't
O'Brien
need
about
Dr. Pepper for the flaming Dr.
Dude,
Pepper.
we
Still.
tell Sean O'Brien about it. He's like, you guys get flaming Dr. Peppers? That's not fair. I want flaming Dr. Pepper. Dude, I
He
love
did-
that. I love people are jealous of the pod dinner. I wish
He was jealous of the pod dinner. He was like, "You guys eat a meal after?" I'm like,
Who did?
"Yeah, Sean."
Oh, bro.
Sean O'Brien. He was like, "Pod dinner. What is this?"
You should invite him on.
He should do it.
Shout out Sean O'Brien.
guys,
Sean might do it. We'd have to cut everything though.
dude, let's start a charity called Pod Dinner. We should
For
start
kids who ate Tide Pods.
All right. I like this.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll start a charity.
It's a GoFundMe that goes to fund me.
to fund me. exactly.
I am the kid that ate Tide Pods.
We don't have to pay any
That is why
taxes
I
on the
look like this.
donations, and we just feed a few kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
AKA Sam.
Yeah.
I am
We're
the
sponsored.
few
We're a
kids.
Sam.
charity. It's only 2 people.
Help us sponsor our friend. He's going through a hard time.
He needs a pod dinner.
He
That's
needs
what he
pod
needs.
dinner.
It's pod dinner. guys, dude, we're on YouTube. We're like, guys, we need enough money to raise for pod dinner.
You like started GoFundMe. You're like, ain't nothing wrong with him. Just look at him though.
Look at how skinny they are.
Day 215 of eating pods. It does seem like a dumbass series someone would do.
Yeah, like on
And-
TikTok or something.
Yeah. Just seeing how many days I could eat a Tide Pod before dying.
Day 3, they just have like one of those fucking.
Dude, I think I could at least eat 180 Tide Pods before I died. I think so. Especially if it's one a day.
Okay, wait, one a day.
One a day, I think
Is it?
you,
Is-
yeah.
I mean,
Okay, well, how many could
Like
you
a
eat?
vitamin.
How many could you eat in one sitting?
Comfortably, probably not that many.
I
It's
don't.
like
Could
I
you-
But
would.
here's the thing. I don't
But it
think
is
you
drink.
could. I don't think you could die from that because you would start like puking that up. You would have to like fight through all that puking and then still be eating the Tide Pods. I think you would have to do it like once a day because
to,
it's
like,
like
wear
a
it
slow
down. Yeah, yeah.
poisoning in your body.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I'm good for
But
like 180.
eventually you would get used to Tide Pods. Then you could be
Eventually, my
invincible.
asshole would smell so good.
I wouldn't even need the Vagisil no more.
It would just smell like Tide down there.
I'm like,
How is that not pleasant?
wow,
Your ass
My
is
ass-
a washing machine.
wow, my prostate smells like fabric softener.
You just like build an immunity to Tide Pods so you can have your ass smell nice.
Yeah.
We look good over there.
Yeah, you did. I knocked the camera.
You're looking at the ugly couch pretty
Yeah.
You
hard.
looking
right
at the ugly couch a lot.
Yeah,
You like looking at the ugly couch.
Yeah,
You
bitch, that's what-
fucking pervert.
that's
I
what
have
you
to-
gotta
I have to
look
keep
at.
Looking at the ugly couch. It's making me nervous.
My
Hey, this is what happens when you're always annoyed that you're the fat angle, and then
I'm still at the fat angle.
No, you're not. You're not in the fat
You're
angle.
not at
I'm
the fat
closer to the
angle.
camera.
You're not at the fat angle anymore.
No, you're not in the fat angle. It's way more straight on.
I'm not used to things being straight on.
Yeah, like those penises at a right angle.
Yeah.
Those hook dicks.
Hooked it in.
That sounds like a fucking Italian slur.
I mean, I don't think Italian. I think Jewish.
Old hook
Those
dick.
hook dick.
They call them. Well, they call Italians hook noses.
No,
Yeah,
they do. I thought that was.
I think they call Jews that too. Jews
Yeah.
and Italians have like a hook nose.
Yeah. There's a Jew-Italian alliance.
Oh, for sure.
They're like, hey, these are.
Well, yeah, we're fucking the funniest people. And we know it.
and we know it.
and
blacks
we know it,
and
and
black
we make
people are
good fucking
trying.
sandwiches.
But what about black people? Are they not in there?
Yeah.
They ain't got those hook nose. They got those bubble
They
noses.
got hooks in their nose.
Dude, I did this bit. I it's very racist, but fucking somebody
I'm
was
interested.
talking about how big their nose was, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if
buy this
the
bit for
black
$10.
Pinocchio? What's that?
$10 going once.
$10 on this bit?
Yeah, on this bit.
I just started auctioning your bit.
My bit.
I was put up $10.
I was
$10.
like, I'll pay $10.
All right, well,
Well,
this
he
bit-
was like, I'm very interested. I'm like, $10.
I think this is a $10 bit. There's a.
All right.
This guy went up and talked about how big his nose was, and I was like, yeah. It's funny. Do you think a black Pinocchio? Do you think his nose would grow longer or just grow bigger?
Yeah.
It's
That's
like,
a free
oh god,
Free bit.
free bit. That bit you can take that for free.
Why are you so hard at me? Is the black voice I'm doing really that bad?
It's just funny.
That's a free bit.
I feel like I'm hitting the emphasis right tonight.
Free bit.
You know, sometimes I don't hit the like
Free
the
bit.
seasoning just right.
Yeah, sometimes you don't season your black scent enough. and
Sometimes I
it
don't
comes
season my
off
black
wrong.
scent.
Dude, Black
enough.
Pinocchio. He's like, I'm a real boob.
I'm an RN. I want to be. He's just trying to get into the
He is
bloods.
made of wood. Black Pinocchio, name of the episode. No, I don't know.
No, that's too.
We'll
You
see.
can't do that. That's crazy. Do the hook it thing or whatever we.
Well,
did.
we got time.
Yeah.
I don't know. We might
Hook
come up
dick.
with something better.
Hook
Dude,
dick.
Black Pinocchio.
Hook
Black
dick.
Pinocchio's not bad.
Jiminy Cricket's like, Black Pinocchio, you shouldn't do that. That's bad. He's like, shut the fuck up, motherfucker.
Jiminy Cricket's like, shit, man. You ain't got to treat me like that.
Jiminy Cricket sounds so bad. So bad.
Get these damn Jiminy Crickets out of here.
Ooh.
That's such a crazy slur. That is something that sounds like
That
a
sounds
slur.
like some shit Spencer taught us as a slur that we didn't know about.
Ching chong butter and Jiminy Cricket.
Crickets.
Got that Jiminy Cricket.
Beat, motherfucker.
Whoa. I was trying to think of
Dude, we might have to.
We'll cut at that. We'll cut at that. We'll go full hot couch on that. That's the other benefit. We can just cut to your camera when you does something bad now. It's so much easier. We can just cut to your
Just
face.
my reaction and just.
I
Yeah.
tried to
Beat,
and
motherfucker.
it came out. What came out?
You know, here's the
It's
thing:
even worse.
is that we moved on, and then you were like, "Let's clarify what I was trying to do in the first place."
Yeah.
Let's
Now we
say
have to
another-
cut all this.
Let's
out.
say another bad thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we gotta go long.
Anyway, Black Pinocchio.
The long
I mean,
How much more? Yeah. All right. fine.
Pinocchio is like, but Pinocchio's not a black name.
Yeah. How do you think fucking Hitler
be-
would have felt about Pinocchio?
it'd be Bequisho. Bequisho.
Podcast. What is the podcast? I'm over here asking about Hitler, and he's like, Bequisho.
That my cousin.
That would be Black Pinocchio's name, right?
What the fuck is the podcast? What's the?
That's the name of the episode. What's the
What's the
podcast?
podcast?
I was trying to think
Should
of
we
a.
rename it to earlier today?
I like dollar menu. I don't know. I was trying to think of Black Geppetto. What would he be like?
I don't know.
He'd be like, man, this kid trying to get free meals and shit.
I mean, it's crazy. We don't even have to change Jiminy Cricket.
No, we don't. Freaking, you know the fairy godmothers in fucking Sleeping Beauty that are like, make it blue, make it pink. Sam's like, make it black.
Make it racist.
Boo! Bibbidi bobbidi boo!
Bippity boppity, you got blackface.
just change that with an N though, so it's like
bobbidi.
boobity boobity boobity.
Yeah. We'll put Dane in.
Bleep, motherfucker.
That's gonna be Dane's first voice acting role.
It's in our podcast.
It's in our podcast.
I have one credit. It's the Dollar Menu podcast.
Oh my god.
For bleeping out when they say racist stuff.
Yeah, I mean
So-
for real.
I do the beeps.
Dane's doing
the
overtime on this
beeps.
podcast.
Well, he
We're
also
gonna-
is the ringtone on my phone.
Yeah.
What does it go like?
Beat motherfucker, beat motherfucker,
It's
beat,
like-
and it goes so loud. It's very funny.
It's got
You
rhythm,
wake
though.
up to that every day.
I should set it to my overnight alarm, although I don't want to hear Dane's voice in the morning like
Yeah,
that.
it's-
You're like,
I have seen Dane in
a
the
lot of
early
women
morning
don't want to
once.
hear Dane's voice in the morning.
God is
So,
stupid ass.
So,
There's worse voices, but
So-
yeah.
so
Imagine
how was that?
I did. He does look like he says sorry and thank you during sex. He definitely
I could
does.
imagine him being like, thank you.
All right.
I also like. I could see him like he can't.
What are
play
we
it
doing,
cool.
guys? He's not here.
We'll put a photo of him on the fucking empty chair.
We're in
We'll just
the,
start
Dude, can we
photoshopping
get a
people
can,
in when
can
we
we get
talk
a
about
Dane
them.
cutout?
Yeah, can we have a hole in it?
Yeah.
who's that for?
You clearly.
Oh, I don't need a fake hole.
You're not fucking Dane's real holes.
Yeah.
That's not believable.
I went into the funny bone the day after Christmas, and Dane was like, "Where were you yesterday?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You didn't show up under my Christmas tree."
I wrote to Santa all month.
Yeah.
Do you know how many letters I sent?
You know
And
how,
you weren't under there in a little bow. Like, take me.
You know
I
how
thought-
bad your life has to be to wish for Sam for Christmas? That's as bad
All
as floating
I
in
want-
Wisconsin overnight. Jesus Christ.
In the wintertime.
In the wintertime.
Dude, fucking.
Come on, at least give me the summertime.
You're like, Sam's underneath the tree, and you're like, was I naughty this year?
Why'd you leave me a lump of coal? Sam just in blackface.
I just got out of the coal.
He
Sam-
just rolled around a
dude.
coal.
Sam gets up, he's like, I'm Krampus.
That would be funny if, like, since Santa comes to the chimney, he's got the black on him.
Yeah.
He would, yeah. Like, there's no way he's keeping
That's
it
why
all
people
together.
think Santa is black. One guy saw him in soot.
That's where I was going.
I was thinking it's because black don't crack. Santa's
Black
always
does
looked the same.
crack. Blacks do crack. Is what I meant to say. Sorry.
Anyway, dude.
And so does
Blacks
Sam Biden.
Nice, dude. What
Next week we're gonna have a shirt with Sam's mugshot on it.
And I'm also
gonna
gonna
be wearing them.
I'm also gonna have dyed eyebrows.
Don't dye your eyebrows, please, dear.
Dude,
I'm
please-
not gonna dye my eyebrows.
I do. Are you gonna do like a panic makeover before the roast, or are you gonna stay the same?
Depends.
Sam,
I have a
say,
feeling that you're going to.
Sam, I
dick.
say you go into the roast with purple
I've done that
hair.
before, though.
I know
yes.
you've done that before. You
Sam,
douchebag.
go into the roast with purple hair. What is she gonna be able to do about
Oh, it'll benefit me greatly.
it?
Him in purple hair. You
No,
think
I'll
that's
probably-
not gonna help me?
I'll probably be just like this. Yeah.
Okay.
I,
I've seen this idiot before roast get all self-conscious and like shave his face and fucking cut his hair.
oh yeah, dude.
Take
when
a shower.
before I roasted Dane, I shaved my. I had like a. This is how I looked, and then I got a haircut and shaved my
Did you
face.
see the picture I drew of you in there?
Oh
No.
yeah. We can take a photo and cut it in. It's not as bad as the
Yeah,
thing
just
Sam
put it
said.
over Sam for a second.
No. Oof.
Editor.
That's me. Right
Bri,
there.
I want you to remember this.
Editor.
Here, let's do the Eric Rustler.
Is that what he does?
Yeah, that's what he does at me.
He's like, okay, Bri will crop this out.
Yeah.
What are you, a
Real know.
genie?
You just.
Yeah.
Movie magic.
I'm a butler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm a butler, but just for butt stuff.
my edits. My butt plug, please.
Who had sex with my ass? Ah, the butler did it.
The butler did it.
The butler.
The butler.
The butt. All right, dude.
The butler, he mans the glory hole of the house. That's why it's called the butler. The Joe Butler.
Joe Butler.
I like my glory hole with pubes, right?
Ooh.
That's an asshole.
Pubes on the
Ooh.
glory hole is fun. I don't know, that image is funny to me.
Oh, that's funny. Like they're like pubes on a urinal, but there's pubes on the glory hole. It's like, damn, they sucked the shit out of this if they tore some pubes off.
What you do? How
There's
you
just a
got-
bush around the glory hole. Feels I'm right at home.
How are you guys losing so much pubes? on the urinal. What the fuck is happening?
I mean, you think I shave them?
No, but it's like a lot. Like I do a courtesy wipe of the pubes at Funny
When
Bone.
are you pissing on a urinal?
No. At Funny Bone when I have to
What do
clean
you
the
mean?
bathrooms.
Bree's like, I'm trying to use the urinal, and there's a
What?
fucking pube.
So tell one of the guys to do that. Don't wipe the urinal.
Because you
don't have to
guys
do
won't do
Who are you
it. I've
telling?
told people.
Yeah, don't worry about the men's restroom. You don't have to go in there.
I have to go in there. If there's no other door guys, I still
Bree,
have to
what
go
do you
in
think
there.
is worse, a men's restroom or a women's restroom?
Well, you don't
Women's.
have to wipe the
I think you'd be
pubes.
So men's restrooms can smell worse by far. Like they can just develop a stank. But a girl's like room after, especially anywhere where there's alcohol, just absolutely fucking demolished by the end of the night.
Well, because they all hang out in there.
They all fucking hang out
That's
in there.
like a
They do
hangout
crazy
space
shit.
for women.
There's fucking toilet paper everywhere. There's blood on the floor. It's bad. It's just bad. And there's no soap because women are like, oh my god, germs. And then by the end of the night, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's
And
why
it's as gross as possible.
it is funny. Every time I go into the Funny Bone, there's always one soap dispenser in the men's room, but there's like 2 or 3.
That's because Matt mandates that.
Yeah, well, it's because he knows.
Yeah, that the
It's like
women
most
won't.
guys just run their hands underwater and then just leave.
Yeah.
Most guys don't wash their hands.
Yeah.
I
No,
do.
the
I do because
women's
my balls be
is so
stinking.
bad.
That is funny. You can figure out how people react, how people act when they're at a comedy club. You know what I mean? Like, just it's like a microcosm of like human activity.
Yeah.
Like something as simple as the bathroom. You're like, oh yeah, we've just recognized this pattern that like most people just don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Dude, this
Like
week-
there was shit on the toilet paper tonight at the fucking.
Yeah, one lady
Oh,
said that,
God.
yeah.
And then fucking
In the ladies' room.
Andy, fucking
Angie or Angela.
Angela
Oh
Winfrey.
shit! Did Charlie and Angela come on?
Yeah,
that?
Angela.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
dude. Charlie
Yeah,
did
they
this
both came
great bit. Angela did good too. I feel like now I feel like a fucking dickhead.
No, you don't. Why?
I don't know. I'm trying to be sincere, and now I feel bad. Anyway, they both talked about how there was like
Okay.
shit.
Sorry. Continue.
This is so funny. To be like, I'm trying to be sincere. Anyway, there was shit on the toilet.
And you sent Angela to investigate.
Yeah. No, she just was in there and she like said to me like aside, she was like, "Yeah, that's true. There really is." And it's like
Ooh.
that's disgusting.
Well, yeah, because here's the thing, right? You guys are saying make one of the guys go in the guys' restroom. 9 times out of 10, if I'm not door guying, the girls' restroom does not get
But
looked
the
at.
thing is, Bree, is that guys clearly don't give a fuck about that.
They should.
Yeah, one guy like dropped the whole roll of toilet paper into the toilet recently at Funny Bone too.
Yeah,
Spencer
yeah,
just
yeah.
put it
You
back
have
on
to-
the roll.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy. I remember throwing that one out.
Yeah.
That's happened so many times. Because they don't have a cover for that one anymore.
No,
Yeah,
it
it
falls
happens
off.
in the women's.
Dude,
too,
the
far one.
Funny Bone bathrooms are horrendous.
They are some of the
Dude,
worst.
were you guys there that
Yeah.
Josh Wolf weekend when one of the women's room was like flooding?
Oh, yes,
yeah,
dude.
I remember that.
Dude, that happens so often.
Yeah.
Dude, the plumbing in that place sucks.
Funny Bone, good place to go though.
Yeah.
No,
Undisclosed Funny
listen.
Bone location restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, if you're not gonna go to a comedy club because you don't want to deal with the bathroom,
There are alternative
I don't want you
bathrooms.
in our audience. All right,
I want them.
I
You
want
want them?
the audience.
I want everybody.
you want everybody.
even the people who shit on the toilet paper.
Yeah. I want them. Honestly, I want them in the front.
Yeah, I want them right in the front. You shit
That-
on the toilet paper?
You should on the toilet. You front.
Yeah, because you're an idiot and you're definitely gonna laugh at everything.
Yeah,
I say.
exactly. Yeah. And also, you can't come back from I shat on the toilet paper, so they're gonna be well behaved because like you're already shamed enough at that point.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're gonna be tame.
Well, that is suggesting that somebody there that night shit on the toilet paper.
It's probably pretty fresh.
I thought you were about to say pretty.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. That charity show got down.
Yeah. Oh,
Beat,
God.
motherfucker. Beat,
Why'd you have to
motherfucker.
name them? You didn't have
God
to
damn
fucking
it.
name them.
Well, you can just bleep it. Bleep.
We're gonna have to bleep it.
Bree.
Now there's 2 podcasts where this is happening, Bree. Why did you talk about this?
Sorry, I just.
Just trying to be sincere.
Just trying to be sincere over here, but talking about shit on the toilet paper.